Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade. This is How to App on iOS. This is the W.A.R.T Series number 5. Success. success. Do we celebrate it enough? I don't think so. I'm here today to talk about patting yourself on the back, congratulating yourself for all the things, the small things, the mundane things, the mediocre things, the things you could have done better, the things you kicked ass with. Getting out of bed, getting through another day, dealing with depression, anxiety, stress, washing the dishes, cleaning a room, having a shower. It doesn't matter the size of the success. We need to pat ourselves on the back more often. We need to tell ourselves, remind ourselves, encourage ourselves when we do anything. Why? Because it's important. It's important for your health. They may seem like really small things, what I'm talking about right now, but they contribute to every single other thing in your life. Without these things, today I'm patting myself on the back because I got a good night's sleep and I actually feel decent. Where the last few days I felt absolutely crap. Because you are worth it. You're worth celebrating those things. So often there's shit going around in our heads that cloud our judgment, bog us down in unnecessary filth. Here's our brain exposed, and every day if we're not reminding ourselves of the good things, of the successes, then the beauty that is within gets clouded. Creativity. For not feeding ourselves the congratulatory food that our brain needs, then our creativity can be stifled. So we need to congratulate ourselves on our creativity as well. Starting a project, continuing a project, finishing a project. not finishing a project, releasing a project. If you've made some kind of an effort, remember to virtually or physically pat yourself on the back. Because it's important. It's important for your creativity to flourish, to give yourself a break. There's enough crap out there in the world every day trying to crush you down, squash you down, and tell you you're not good enough and that you suck and that you need to do better. We're surrounded by this thing called social media, where there are people out there like on YouTube or Facebook who are just for some reason waiting to jump on you and tell you whatever it is that you did sucks. And we don't understand what they get from it. And it can compress you and really fuck you up. So again, you need to set aside that compartment in your head, in your being, to remind yourself to pat yourself on the back and take a compliment when it does come. Take the opportunity to give yourself credit. It seems that we live more and more increasingly in a world where things like Facebook and Instagram create this scenario of a dopamine hit, of expecting people to give you compliments and likes and thumbs up, to constantly pet our egos. And history has shown us addiction to this kind of stuff, like alcohol or drugs. It leads you down a shit path, because the dopamine hit, gambling even, the dopamine hit is never enough from the people that we expect praise from constantly on things like Facebook, and putting up a photo and waiting for people to like it and getting a response. The dopamine hit is not enough. Man, I look in the mirror most days and think, Christ, what the hell is that looking back at me? And I'm trying to relearn to look in the mirror and say, you're all right. Because what does it hurt? Does it hurt anybody else? No. It doesn't hurt anybody when you give somebody a compliment, when you let them know that something they've done, something they've created is fantastic. So letting yourself know ain't a bad thing. It's not conceited, it's not selfish, or you don't have to sing it to the world and make a song about it. Hey everybody, I congratulated myself today, I'm awesome. In your own space. Be a champion. Remove the clouds from your head. There's already enough stuff going on in there. Replace it with reward. Be a champion. Be a champion. Every day I'm surrounded by these amazing people like yourselves in the chat or watching on the replay that are champions to me. I see the amazing accomplishments by every single one of you, no matter how big or small. And it just blows my mind. And it helps me to keep fighting each day. It reminds me that there's so much to fight for, because there really is, every day. Relying on other people to congratulate you. To pat you on the back. To tell you how great you are. To acknowledge you over your successes. It's like playing a poker machine. You gotta love what you're doing. It's more important than anything else. You got to enjoy the process. You got to enjoy the failures. You got to enjoy the successes. All of it is one big process that you need to enjoy. You need to love, and you need to love yourself. And you need to love others as well. You need to be human. We've talked about emotions, we've talked about anxiety, stress and hope and all these things in the last 5 episodes. And they all come together. They all come together. They all make up this thing that we are, this living bag of blood and bone that rides the up and down of the waveform that is life. So I'm going to throw it to you guys in the chat. And this way I can say hello to you all. And please feel free to write so I can say your name, call you out this way. What's something, I don't care when, it can be wherever, what's something that you've done, that a success, whatever it is that you've done in whatever period or time frame that you feel really good about? Chuck it in the chat. If you're here on the live stream, throw it in the chat. Anything creative, getting out of bed, I don't care what it is. Put something in the chat that you want to congratulate yourself over right now. And if you're watching on the replay, put it in a comment. Let us know. Take your time to think about it if you need to. But I want to read it out to people. Rock Hard Music wrote a song. Congratulations. Good job. That's a really fucking hard thing to do for many, 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 many people. And you can look at like the music industry and say the whole industry's cluttered with music and artists. But there's a larger percentage of people who can't write a song. Jessica Jan writes, feel pretty good about starting to like, even love myself instead of hating myself over the last few years. What a win! Does it get any better? Clearly it will get better, and it may get worse. That's the WAV form of life, hey? As Pete says, the WAV form of life, love it. Life's not a sausage, it has dynamic range. Cold Acre says, for connecting with non-toxic people, for saying goodbye to jealousy. Well done, man. Well done. I've been on a journey with you for quite a fair bit of time and known you for a while. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Danny Broderick, I fought and beat the big C. Dude, you need the largest hand in the world to pat you on the back for that. Amazing. Congratulations. Continued success to you. Pete John says, my success... Where am I? I've lost my place. I've learned to know when I'm burning out and when to take breaks and just have a dick around time. You know, Pete, I'm starting to learn that as well. So congratulations. It's a really hard one. It's a hard one for all the creativity that we try and do and try and put out and try and manifest. So many of us forget to take a break and realize when you're burning out. That's a massive thing to be able to see and then take action on. Well done. Hopefully I'm going to get there as well. Adam Burse recently hit 400 subscribers on YouTube, which I'm stoked about, as it's been a year and a half of, is that grafting or grifting? I celebrate that with the subscribers by thanking them and how it's given me confidence. Congratulations, man. It's an absolutely brutal task to reach even 10 subscribers on this platform, you know? To connect with 400 people, it's amazing. You owe yourself a beer, something to celebrate. Well done. Lady wrote a line, for giving myself permission to walk away and not feel guilty. Yeah. You know what? We're going to talk about that in the next one of these shows. Guilt. Well done. It's an incredibly hard thing to do. Guilt is constantly coming at us from all angles. So if you're actually allowing yourself permission to walk away from that, can you share those secrets with us? Colin Powell. With help from my wife, I helped create a lovely boy and a girl. Manifested life. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. Tom Rochelle, I finally went to the doctor to get my swollen foot taken care of instead of just ignoring it like I have been for over a month. Dude, I'm sure all of us are absolutely really stoked to hear that. And how good did it feel when you finally did it? Because I know you talked about it on your show recently. Get it sorted, because we all want you to be healthy and well. And congratulations. It takes a lot to get up and go to the doctors, to face these things that scare us too. I mean, when faced with fear, most of us want to run away. Like, no matter how old you are. You know, it's not kids who just want to do it. We get older, we're just big kids and we just want to run away and hide under our blankets. It just is what it is. So, well done, Tom. Sai says, learning to enjoy being creative again and for finding these lovely supportive music forums out there. I'm glad we're here. I'm glad you're creating. I'm glad you're able to identify that and share that with us. Keep creating, man. Congratulations! You deserve a pat on the back. Did I miss someone here? I think Thomas Gillane. Stopped drinking half a bottle of whiskey every evening. Stopped sugar. Switched to vaping. Drinking loads of water. Feel so much better and more myself. Whoa, man. I need to pat you on the back 1,000,000 times over. I really hope you are, I guess it's showing in your music. You're creating amazing stuff. So congratulations. Russ says, getting up and getting on with it, even though it's a lot harder for me now. See, Russ is a man of very few words. He just does get on and on with it. And he's an incredible human being. Doesn't take no shit. Has been dealt a hand and gets on with it. Dude, you inspire me every day, Russ. I think you're amazing. Doug from the sound test room says, getting married to my amazing wife Jo 7 years ago today, and she is my complete rock. Happy anniversary to Doug and Jo. May there be many, many more to come. You guys are inspiring to so many. So, I hope you're treating yourselves really well today. Congratulations. Scott says, learning to face uncomfortable situations head on, overcoming it and growing from it, learning to embrace change, celebrating the small accomplishments that all add up. And you forgot speaking, Scott, because I remember when you first came into Clubhouse, you were like, hey, I don't speak much. And every time you're on there, all you do is chitter-chatter, and I love it. Congratulations. I'm trying not to miss everybody. Colin Powell, I feel such a sense of gratitude when I release an album too. So grateful to have the tools and opportunity and friends to share it with. Yeah. And, you know, I just witnessed you on Doug's channel. Doug just played your new release. Is it new or is it old? Or anyway, it's a release. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's a release, and we all sat there listening to it. And I swear to God, that music helped me get in the mood for today. And I feel so relaxed. After the last week, I felt a mess. And today I feel so relaxed and calm. And it was really due to actually me setting this up last night and then sitting there for an hour and listening to your music today. So thank you. Congratulations. You changed my day today, and I'm sure many others. Paying to get married for 20 years with the girl that saved my life. Wow. 20 years, man. I could only do 2. Congratulations. Hey, Shaky Guitar Tutorials. Kim, all these accomplishments are putting tears in my eyes. I'm such a crier. So am I. All of you are awesome and should be so proud. And every one of you. We succeed every day, you know. This is the thing. Every day we have success. That there's this pressure of us to have this overwhelmingly massive success, or some kind of major success that puts us on the map, so to speak. It's not true. It's not true. Every small incremental success leads to the successes in life that make us get to the point that we can just be happy. Pete John says, success is finally catching up on all the comment responses from the weekend. I'll never do that correctly. I'm hopeless. I'm trying my best. Just making sure I haven't missed things. Thomas Gillane says, what about you, Jade? What are you proud of? Everything. Getting up in the morning, getting to sleep at night, eating a meal, making music, doing this, hearing your music, making some kind of difference to what you're doing. There's so much. And this year I've made it a decision to recognize the things that I do well and try and counterbalance the amount of things I hate on myself for. So that's what this is to do, to verbalize this stuff, to get it out of my mouth and out into the open and hear it back, to actually recognize it, to actually have it compute in my brain, to remind myself. The little things mean a lot. Little things mean a lot. The small victories mean a lot. The large victories mean a lot. Hey, Joey Helpish. What's something, Joey Helpish, that you've achieved, big or small, that you want to pat yourself on the back for today? Throw it in the chat. Joey says, I publicly fought ableism today and did a reaction video to see his new shitty movie and music video. I saw that and agree totally 100%. Well done for confronting that head on. Pat yourself on the back. Taking a stand. Congratulations. I felt it with you today on that video. Be kind to yourself, folks. Love yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Congratulate yourself. Give yourself a trophy, whatever it is. A walk. A drink of alcohol. Whatever. Play a video game. Do something for yourself to celebrate the small victories to the largest victories. Don't rely on what other people say. Don't rely on other people's congratulations, because they won't always come. And if you're waiting for those, you could be waiting forever. Pat yourself on the back, give yourself a break, give yourself a reward, acknowledge your successes, even if it's to yourself, even if it's in your mind, even if it's yelling out in your bathroom, if it's in the shower, whatever. Just say it. So, I want to say, the music you heard at the beginning of this show today was provided by somebody from this channel, Saga Kadabra, and the song is called Desert Nomad. So if you want to look it up, there is a link in the description to go and check that out. It's what I opened with today. And what I'm going to end with today is how you can get involved in something that has been manifested from these shows. Okay? So, let's show you how to do that. At the end of this show, I'll be posting a link in the description. I'll probably even post it here as well in the chat for you guys. Stephen P. Kirby has written a song based on the Hope episode that we did a few weeks ago in collaboration with Lady Rodaline Straight. I showed it in yesterday's video. It's a really amazing song. I'm going to play it once again at the end of this. And I'm going to show you now how to get a copy of it, how to download it now, and then run through what you need to be able to contribute to it. Okay, so what you will need is GarageBand. Okay, and you'll need the latest version of GarageBand on iOS 14.4. Are we up to 14.3? Whatever. You will need the latest version, because if you try to open this version on an older version, it won't work, unfortunately. That is the way it goes. So let's grab the link. I'll chuck the link in last, actually. So when you click on the link, it'll open a shared project from iCloud. Okay, and when you download this shared link to your Files app, when you manipulate that shared file, it will update across everybody's one shared file. So what you need to do, I'll show you right now, once you download it. So here you can see, here's a version of it. This is the one I downloaded, and it will say modified by Steve Kirby. So this is the shared version that you will download from that link. Immediately you need to select it and duplicate it. Make a duplicate of the track, yeah? And send that duplicate into your GarageBand on iOS folder. So as you can see here right at the top, there is the duplicated version. That way you can add your vocals to this track without it updating the shared file. And once you've finished adding your vocals to this duplicated track, just copy the one track of vocals over into the shared file, and that will automatically update. So I hope that's clear. Now I'm going to show you the inside of the folder and the melody for the vocal lines. Let's open up in GarageBand. I should actually kill. Let's do this first. Let's kill AUM. And it was silent. Alright, so here is the track here. So here is my copied version. And there is a track with the music up here. There is a piano guide to show you where the vocals need to come in. So if I solo this, so you've got a nice little guide track to help you with the backing vocal. And what we're trying to create here is a chorus of all of you guys, of all of the warts, because we all rise together. And here you'll hear it with the actual backing track. Okay, so you've got a guide there to show you how to do it. Hi Rick, how are you? So there you go. Now, there's also instructions embedded into it as well. So if you hit the little gear in the top right corner, or I think it's in the left on your iPhone, you'll see there's a little option here for Notepad. And when you click on that, Stephen has put in instructions as well. All right. All the instructions telling you what the notes are. So if you want to understand what the song's about, the concept behind it, and what we want from you to do in this song, it's all in there. And then once you've added your vocal tracks, so we've got a couple of vocal tracks here, so you just duplicate and make a new one. Once you've added your single vocal track in there, right, you just copy the track like this, copy, open up the shared project and paste it into the track, and that will automatically update the shared project. I hope that's clear for everybody. I've tried to make it as clear as possible. And I'll post the link now. Let me just grab it for you. I'll post it in the chat and I'll add it to the video. So if you're watching on the replay, you can get involved in this too. But try and follow the instructions to a T so we don't have a shared project that's a total mess. Yeah? We trust you all with this. So here is the link. I'm gonna how can I do this? I guess I can do it this way. Yeah, let's do it this way. Turn down the sound here for a minute. Oh look, there's a current live stream. That's me. Can I click on this? I can put it in here in the chat. Hopefully that works. I don't know if it'll work. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Is it going to work? There we go, folks. There is the link to the file. So remember what I said? As soon as you get it, into your Files app, download it, make a copy of it, and then move that into your GarageBand folder. And have fun. Read the instructions. They're found in the notepad. And let's see what we can create. Yeah? Yeah. Don't go out of your way to F it up. Let's do something positive. Let's do something that we can all pat ourselves on the back for, because we deserve it. That's what this whole thing has been about today. So I don't need this open. So you know how I'm going to end today's show. I will remind you there is a... how can I do this? Let's do it this way. Let me just go over here to Facebook and grab la 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 la. I'm so professional. So firstly, I want to thank everybody for sharing today. You know, it takes and congratulations for the things that you achieve and the things that you'll continue to achieve, no matter how big or small. We are going to follow up today's show with a debrief over at Clubhouse. So if you would like to come over to Clubhouse and talk a little bit more about success and maybe the things you want to achieve, or maybe the things you have achieved, or maybe the things that, you know, you struggle with. Yeah, it could be chaos, Rick, but then I kind of like chaos. And it's not going to mine, so it's Stephen's idea, so he has to deal with it. But there you go. Let's just come together and make it happen. So anyway, we are heading over to Clubhouse after this. If you'd like to come over and hang out, feel free to. Here's the link. There you go. There is the link to Clubhouse. If you'd like to join the chat, we'll hang out there. We'll talk about success. We'll talk about the small things, the little things, the large things, the impossible things, the things you have achieved, the things you haven't achieved. We'll talk about chaos. Yep, it's your chaos challenge. But we'll be here to support you through it. So I'll add my vocals in the next day or two just because I'm a little bit busy. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. And let's go out today with listening to the whole track. Let me bring it up on my screen here because I just can't get enough of this song. It's just really beautiful. And I look forward to hearing what you do with it. It's in your hands. And you know what? I have faith in you all because I think you're all awesome. And I want to congratulate you all for all the things you succeed at. And may there be many more successes to come. See you later.
It's time to walk. Now it's time to talk. We shall pull you through. We shall pull you through. It's time to walk. Now it's time to talk. We shall pull you through. We shall pull you through.
See you, everybody. Have a great day. We got a giveaway tomorrow of all those SWAM apps, 4 of them. So if you haven't entered, go and check out the last 2 videos and enter. See you over at the clubhouse. Enjoy your success.